The Hill is in all its glory. We got blankets out there, all sorts of chairs. We get set for the ESPN Little League World Series coverage of the game between Chula Vista, California and Johnston, Iowa, as they open up their 2016 experience here in South Williamsport. Welcome everyone, ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And today from South Williamsport, it is California and Iowa. Two teams that have made it through their districts and sectionals and regionals, and now they are here. This is the Division of Little League International. 16 teams have made it here in the modified double elimination. The first games for both of these teams. The boys and the girls are 10-13. The games last 6 innings, and there is a mandatory minimum play rule. Over at Volunteer Stadium, a big shocker. Right now, the team from Canada out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Loreto Siniscalchi, 5 innings, 11 strikeouts. He's usually their closer. He has held Japan in check, and Christian Santorelli's 2-run home run, part of a 9-run outburst for the team from Canada. This will be, if they hold on, only the second time that Canada has ever beaten Japan. They did it back in 1998, and that would set the international side on its ear and give a lot of hope to teams like California and others that are hoping to win the overall World Series title. That game right now on ESPN will move over from ESPNU when that game concludes. It is 9-2. They're playing in the top of the 6th. Canada batting with 1 out. I'm here with John Kruk. Carl Ravitch, welcome everybody. And when you think about Japan, you think about championships. When you think about California, you think about championships. When you look at California and Iowa, they both come here, similar expectations, but realistic expectations for the California team to win the United States Championship.
Yeah, a lot of teams come here hoping to win. California came here expecting to win, and they are a powerful hitting team. They can pitch. Their infield practice today was the most impressive infield I've ever seen in my life.
Really? Your whole life?
It was incredible.
Well, they got a guy on the mound that usually would be a #1 guy. And if you look at other teams, he might be their ace, but in California's case, he's really their #2 guy.
Yeah, and since this tournament started, 22 innings pitch, ERA just over 1.5, and he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
He sure does. All right, let's go down to Jamie with more on this team.
Yeah, Carl, talk about, realizing and visualizing your dreams. Check out this story from California. One of their players, Luis Guevara, back in 2014, he was on his way home from travel baseball practice, told his dad, you know what, I want to go to Williamsport. And his dad was like, all right, let's buy some tickets. So 3 plane rides, a car ride later, they were finally in Williamsport, took in a bunch of the games, and as the trip was coming to a close, he wanted to take a look at the field one last time. He came out, took a look, and actually started crying, and his dad asked him why, and he said, next time I'm here, I'm not going to be watching, I'm going to be playing. And 2 years later, he is right. I had a chance to talk to him before the game. He said this is a dream come true, and stepping out on this field for the first time as a player is going to be an amazing, amazing moment.
Good look at little Luis Guevara right there. He's all excited and ready to go, and so are we, and so is this team from Iowa. Johnston, Iowa, the Little League, the mayor says, we got to have the stars align and everything's got to go right for us. But look, this experience is something they'll never forget. And what a test. Hey, if Japan can lose to Canada, California can lose to Iowa.
Carl, when you're 11, 12, 13, you don't know what's going to happen with these kids. But Iowa got here on their pitching. 18 innings pitched in the regionals, only 1 earned run. Jack Emanuel, though, tough, tall order right here with this powerful California team.
Take a look at his numbers that John's talking about with Jack Emanuel, and they will tell you we don't necessarily have one ace, but I don't know, 23 strikeouts and 1 run allowed sounds pretty ace-like to me.
Yeah, without question. And you know, look, there's going to be nerves. And, you know, we saw it in the game with Japan and Canada.
Yep.
You know, Canada came out rolling unexpectedly. Japan made made some mistakes in that first inning. But, yeah, these kids are going to be nervous, but it's going to be fun.
Let's meet the kids from California. Today's lineup brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Hi, my name is Adam Amaro. My favorite player is Adrian Gonzalez.
My name is Joshua Bruce, and my favorite baseball player is Bartolo Colon.
Hi, my name is Ali Camarillo, and my favorite baseball player is Francisco Lindor.
Hi, my name is Adriel Colmenero, and my favorite player is Giancarlo Stanton.
My name is Omar Cordero, and my favorite baseball player is Bryce Harper.
Hi, my name is Santiago Garcia, and my favorite player is Derek Jeter.
Hi, my name is Luis Guevara Jr., and my favorite baseball player is Dustin Pedroia.
Hi, my name is Devin Hinojosa. My favorite player is Jose Altuve.
My name is John-Luc Habdi, and my favorite baseball player is David Ortiz.
My name is Daniel Leon, and my favorite baseball player is Aroldis Chapman.
Hi, my name is Victor Lizarraga, and my favorite baseball player is Alex Rodriguez.
Hi, my name is Lucas Marujo, and my favorite player is Will Myers.
Hi, my name is Juju Padilla, and my favorite baseball player is Adrian Gonzalez.
Hello, my name is Anthony Soto, and my favorite baseball player is Yadier Molina.
A good range of players, some currently playing, some not playing. Jorge Camarillo, he is your manager today for this team from the West. Awfully difficult just to get out of the districts when you're talking about that area of California, San Diego area this Parkview Little League team is from. And his son, Ali, leads things off. Look out. It's a good start for California because it looks like he's okay, but it's amazing how many times we've seen the first batter of an inning, let alone a game, get hit.
Well, again, it's all nerves. Yeah, you can't tell me that Jack Emanuel's not nervous out there. Pretty sure that's the biggest crowd he's ever played in front of, national television. Yeah, sometimes you just let one go.
Fourth time in the last 2 games, and obviously we just started here. We've seen a batter leading off an inning get hit. And this is Lucas Marujo. That one misses. California as a team hits .341 in their regionals. They get 6 homers, 5 doubles. Little wink, his favorite emoji. Big boy at 5'11". Parkview Little League, familiar to those that have followed Little League World Series actions back in 2009. Parkview was here, won it all. And that Chula Vista area has produced a number of Little League World Series teams.
You can just see this California team, how they get a secondary lead after the ball crosses home plate. Ready, anticipating taking that extra 60 feet.
Watch the runner at first as the pitch comes in, and a swing and a miss.
When you see some kids take 1 step off, maybe a step and a half, you know, worried about, I don't want to get picked off. It just shows you how aggressive this team is running the bases when they get the chance.
Ideal Friday afternoon if you're looking to watch some Little League baseball, to be on the hillside here at Lomity. Temperatures in the low 80s and low humidity. 2-2 pitch. Just misses, and a 3-2 count now.
That's a pitch I think that Jack Emanuel's going to have. We've seen it, you know, in the first 2 games that you and I have. The strike zone can be a little bit wider away. Thrown 2 out there and hasn't gotten the call yet.
Marujo has home run power, hit 1 in the regionals. Chases one over his head, and that's a strikeout for Jack Emanuel.
chasing this high fastball. You see the four-seam grip up in the zone. And Marujo swings right through it. And that's going to settle Jack Emanuel down just a little bit.
Can't get too settled for the number 3 hitter, Victor Lizarraga. Off the end of the bat, shortstop's got it. 2 down. Took something off that pitch, and it worked as he got Lizarraga out in front of it.
It's kind of what you want as your first game in Williamsport, is a nice, easy play to get it started. Little routine pop-up to the shortstop, Miles Risley, and now he's feeling good.
Adriel Cumanaro. Oh. Fifth time in the last 6 years, John, a team from California has made it here. Last year it was the Sweetwater Valley Little League. They went 3-2. They fell a game short of making it to the championship game. But you're used to seeing the West win. Good pitch inside corner, called strike.
Yeah, like I said in the opening, their infield was about as impressive a thing as I've seen in forever. I mean, it was, quick, fast-paced. One mistake I think I've seen with in the whole thing, so you can tell how polished they are.
Catcher Caden Din wanted it up. He got it up, he just threw it wide. 6 of the last 8 West Region champions have won the United States title. Oh. And now he's behind 3-1 to the cleanup hitter, Adriel Cumanaro, the right fielder. For all the success they had at the regionals, Victor and Adriel were only 6 for 27 between them. Off the plate, foul ball. Oof. Looked like he caught it right on top of the plate. It would have been a tricky one if he let it bounce to see if it went fair, because no one knows what the spin was. But
and that's something, if you're the catcher, Caden Din, you tag him anyway just to make sure. He waited, called. You don't know if that's going to stay fair. I mean, it looks like it would have landed right back on top of home plate, but you tag him just to make sure. One thing you've seen from this team from California, a lot of late swings. And that, again, that could be nerves. You tell yourself, when you're a little bit nervous, don't swing at bad pitches, don't swing at bad pitches. Well, consequently, if you're anticipating a bad pitch, you're going to be late on the good pitch to hit.
Up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher. At first, he got him. Nice job by Miles Risley, the shortstop, to come in. And a good inning for Jack Emanuel after hitting the leadoff hitter. He sets down the next 3.
Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal. They are great, and in part by the Odyssey from Honda, official vehicle of Little League. And Mechanics Wear, the tool that fits like a glove.
Welcome back, everyone. Iowa at the Midwest Regional beat Minnesota, beat Nebraska, beat Kansas, and now the biggest test, trying to beat California. Let's meet the kids from the Johnston area.
Hello, my name is Owen Dawson, and my favorite baseball player is Giancarlo Stanton.
Hi, my name is Caden Din, and my favorite baseball player is Buster Posey.
I'm Jack Emanuel, and my favorite baseball player is Anthony Rizzo.
Hi, I'm JT Garcia, and my favorite player is Greg Bird.
Hi, my name is Cade Godwin, and my favorite baseball player is Billy Hamilton.
Hi, my name is Sam Hennis, and my favorite player is Mike Trout.
My name is Josh Larson. My favorite baseball player is Robinson Cano.
Hi, my name is Tyler Moore, and my favorite player is Lorenzo Cain.
My name is Peyton Newhouse, and my favorite baseball player is Chris Bryant.
Hi, my name is Jake Pemble. My favorite player is Joe Mauer.
Hi, my name is Matt Panetta, and my favorite player is Dexter Fowler.
My name is JT Puck, and my favorite baseball player is AJ Puck.
Hi, my name is Miles Risley, and my favorite baseball player is Josh Donaldson.
Hi, my name is Michael Seamer, and my favorite baseball player is Giancarlo Stanton.
A lot of love for the Home Run Derby champion, Giancarlo Stanton. And Dwayne Pineda is the manager of this team. His son Matt plays center field. Other coaches, Sean Newhouse and Rob Emanuel. All of them have children on the team. On the mound, we talked about it earlier, Daniel Leon. If you weren't with us, you see his age is 12. He's 5'6", and he's been outstanding. He doesn't throw a lot because they have so many different pitchers and consider their number 2 guy. I think you'll be impressed with what he's got.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. If you can hold 6 baseballs in your hand, that one's got to feel good coming out of his hand. Just one.
Like a breaking ball to start there, Miles Risley. That's what you got. The shortstop looked very good in the field in the top half of the first, and coming off a regional in which he was outstanding. That one misses.
I think this is the challenge for Emanuel in this game, is the Iowa 1 through 3 hitters in the regional. 16 for 25, 5 homers, 15 RBIs, and only 3 games.
Good play there. He held up on it. The shortstop, who had 4 singles and a double in those regional games, he's ahead in the count. Good pitch.
You wonder if that first pitch curveball by Daniel Leon was just one of those, get the nervous energy out, because we've seen first pitch fastballs by some of these kids are hitting people.
He had a breaking ball go high on him, and Risley is down to first with a walk. You got to remember, they're boys and girls that are 12 and 13 years young. And you're looking behind you as you walk out to the mound and see a crowd probably about 10, 12,000 deep. They haven't even left the game on volunteer, so it's going to grow. JT Garcia bats now, and I don't care what kind of experience you've had at the district level or where you play growing up. Coming here is just different.
Whole lot different, especially, I mean, I was 25, I think, when I broke into the big leagues. First game in Dodger Stadium, I was scared to death. I couldn't imagine playing in front of these many people at 11, 12, 13.
Woo. How about that swing?
Pretty good hack right there by JT Garcia.
Boy, there was some bat speed there for the hot dog.
A lot of torque. Hot dog. My favorite player. Look at this swing, though. See him walk away from his hands. Front foot goes down. Hands go back, and just some torque with that lower half.
That's a really good pitch. Garcia was all amped up for a fastball, and he got a slow breaking ball.
Well, I think when you see that swing that he took on the 1-1 pitch, you could almost guarantee he wasn't going to get that same pitch.
Ooh, called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Leon picks up his first strikeout.
Yeah, that's just a good assortment of pitches by Leon. The fastball got the hard swing, the curveball, he gets it looking, and then he comes right back with that fastball away. Tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Michael Seamer, the third baseman, now up. Fouls it back up this way. Crucky caught a ball yesterday. Twitter was ablaze with the...
And it didn't even make the Sports Center top 10.
What?
Not even a mention.
That's a conspiracy.
I think... Could tell you I'm on my way out.
Conspiracy.
Maybe I'm on my way out.
Good breaking ball, and ahead 0-2.
Leon looks like he's starting to get settled in a little bit. Looked like a little sharper break on that breaking ball. Commanding the fastball.
Set up outside.
popping that glove pretty good, too. Anthony Soto trying to frame that heater.
Over on Volunteer right now, Japan is trying to come back. They trail Canada 10-4 in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Pulled foul.
Yep.
Iowa grabbed early leads in every game of their regionals. They won those games 9-0 over Minnesota, 7-1 over Nebraska, 3-0 over Kansas. And they scored in both the first and second inning of every game. That one is ripped to center field. Caught out there in center. They'll throw to first for the double play. Nice job by Lucas Marujo. Wasn't sure if that was going to stay up long enough for him.
No, he's the coach from California right now telling his kids they'll hold up a little bit here. Let's see if they want to look at this one.
He wasn't even sure. You could see the head coach of California asking Lucas, did you catch it in the air?
He did. Yeah, I think the toughest thing, though, like I was watching the second base umpire, the first base umpire, it didn't look like anyone made a call.
Yeah, they had the right field umpire, I think, was the one that made the call, but the second base umpire was looking into the infield. But yeah, he did catch it. Replay showed.
Oh, yeah, without question.
And those plays, catches, traps, not reviewable plays. And as a result, it's 0-0 after 1. Pretty good inning there for Iowa. They didn't score in the first inning, but they hit the ball. And that also had double written all over it if it gets by the center fielder. Little League University is providing web-based training for coaches, umpires, league volunteers, and parents. Watch videos, you can review practice plans, just see some ideas for even playing catch in the backyard. Visit and join for free at littleleagueuniversity.org today. That's where all the players get to hang out, exclusive of all the fans and their parents and brothers and sisters. It's players only behind that fence. They call it the Grove, and it is, as you can see, far up on the hill, looking down at Lamade Stadium. John actually has been up to the Dr. Creighton Hale Center.
Yeah, so much fun up there. I went up there and actually had dinner with the team from Mexicali, Mexico when they were in. I played winter ball there. And then I went up to the playroom and watched those kids from Pennsylvania playing ping pong and with the other teams from the other countries. And you know, just watching 12 and 13-year-olds trying to communicate with each other when one group doesn't speak English and the other one does. It was really interesting how they got along.
You'll see all the other teams will generally come and watch the game. The Great Lakes team, they play later tonight. And teams from all the regions, Southwest, Callister, Texas, they'll play later this evening as well. So all the teams walk down and get a chance to watch, sign some autographs. That happens here a lot. Think about how challenging it is to make it to Williamsport. 30,000 Little League tournament games in 60 days. Those are games. So you're talking upwards of 60,000 teams plus. 80 countries and 2.5 million or so participate in Little League. And yet we are down to the final 16, 8 on the United States side. Up the middle, it gets underneath the glove of Owen Dawson. And Daniel Leon is on with the first hit for California.
Yeah, good effort by Owen Dawson, Carl, but I think Leon's speed, even if he comes up with this ball on the dive, Leon's going to be safe at first base.
Catcher's Anthony Soto. He had 7 hits in 11 at-bats at the regional. Pretty good 6-hitter. Squares to bunt, perfect. No one's at first base. That's going to be a hit. Second baseman didn't get over there.
That was pretty, bro. Picking up any signs, okay?
It's a perfectly placed bunt. You see the first baseman, JT Garcia, charging. Pitcher Jack Emanuel goes over and gets the ball, but Owen Dawson was not there to cover first base, and that's a tough read because it's a long run for the second baseman to get there when he's playing in double play depth.
Thinking about trying it again with Omar Cordero, the left fielder.
And you wonder if the team from Iowa is going to get their second baseman Owen Dawson to try to cheat over toward first more, because if he'd have got that bunt down, he'd have been late getting there too.
You can see the infield. He is moving now. That pitch inside, and Dawson's way over to first base.
And what this does for California is it opens up a bigger hole.
And the game is over next door. Canada, its second ever win against Japan at the Little League World Series. They did it in 1998. They do it again today. They win it 10-4. Here the pitch goes to the backstop, and both Leon and Soto move up to second and third. I'm not sure if you heard the third base coach, Anthony Soto, yell down to Omar Cordero, 3-0, take a pitch.
Unless you like it.
He left that part out. Said just take a pitch. Two singles and a walk, and California's knocking on the door now.
Hey, no outs, full count, huh?
You hear him there. No outs, full count. That's telling him this is, be aggressive, put the ball in play.
Juju Padilla, the number 8 hitter, the first baseman, 4 singles at the regional and 12 at bats. Strike one. So Jack Emanuel hit the first batter of the game, and then he got the next 3 real quickly. A little different story here in the second inning.
This is damage control right here for Iowa. You'd love to get out with none, but if you only score 1, you got to feel good about yourselves.
Hi, Dave. Thank you. Welcome to Lamade Stadium, where the team from Parkview Little League in San Diego has just scored the first run of the game, a sacrifice fly. And you see the high fives being exchanged in the dugout. Number 10, Juju Padilla, just hit a ball to right field that was caught out there. A nice play by JT Puck. But Daniel Leon tagged from third and scored. And it's 1-0 California, along with John Kruk and Jamie Sire. I am Karl Ravech. You talk about a team from California. They are a prohibitive favorite year in and year out. The West region has been so dominant, but a shocker over at Volunteer. Japan, similar in their stature here, gets beaten by Canada today. We'll see if California can avoid the upset bug.
Yeah, and on that last play, Karl, great play by the right fielder, JT Puck. But you wonder, usually tell your kids if one tag, all tag, if you think it's going to be a close play at home. The throw went through over the cutoff man, but the runner on second, Anthony Soto, stayed on second base.
Luis Guevara pops this thing up sky high, and with 1 out, the infield fly rule's in effect, and that's an automatic out for Guevara.
Let's take a look at this sacrifice fly by Juju Padilla. A great play by JT Puck to get the ball in, but you see he comes up throwing home, and the runner at second base, Soto, he went back. He looked like he got back late, and sometimes, and I've done it myself, you become a spectator. You want to see if your guy scores, and consequently you don't take that extra base.
Top of the order, Ali Camarillo, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. Jack Emanuel is pitching for this team from Johnston, Iowa, and their pitching staff allowed 1 run in 3 games. Their defense was great. They committed only 2 errors. They beat Minnesota, Nebraska, and Kansas by a combined score of 19-1. So they come in here feeling pretty good about themselves.
I believe they should with that pitching, but and again, this inning, if he can figure out a way to get Camarillo out right here, only giving up the 1 run with the bases loaded, no outs, you got to feel really confident going into that dugout.
Now behind 3-0. Camarillo was 6 for 16 at the regional in California. What a regional that was. It always is. They won their last game to get here 1-0 over the team from Nevada. And now they are loaded again. And time called as the catcher is going to go out, Caden Din, to talk to Jack Emanuel.
Good little meeting called by the catcher, Caden Din. Just go out, let's relax some things. Maybe we're getting a little rushed here. Slow the tempo up, slow your breathing up a little bit, and let's get this guy out and get back in the dugout.
Just pounding the cotton candy here.
Oh,
I mean, just there's no more room left for it.
He's going for it. Man after my own heart.
Lucas Marujos, the number 2 hitter. He struck out his first time up. Fastball misses. If you're a hitter and the bases are loaded, we're at Williamsport, Lem. How do you calm yourself down too?
Trust me, he knows the situation, and I guarantee if he gets something over the plate, you're going to see a pretty vicious swing at it.
Shortstop, got it! What a play by Miles Risley! He got a great read on it. You could see it as soon as it came off the bat. Miles was moving to his right.
Great first step, great anticipation, and the full layout by Miles Risley, saving possibly the game for the team from Iowa.
Big time play. It is 1-0 in favor of the West. Risley getting some love. Welcome back, everyone. ESPN's coverage of this Little League World Series presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Jamie Sire handling our interviews today. John Kruk, Carl Ravitch here in the booth. Day 2 of the 2016 Little League World Series tournament. The United States regional pool. You got 8 of them all the way out west. Think about the great teams that play year-round from Arizona, Hawaii, Northern California, Southern California, the Midwest. You get the cold weather climates in Minnesota, Kansas, and elsewhere. Iowa here one more time. Swing and a miss as they start off the second inning with Jack Emanuel. Iowa has really been the dominant team, and yet they haven't been able to translate that success here in Williamsport. They've sent Michael Seamer out to the bullpen as he starts to throw. See him right there. That's Michael Seamer, who was the third baseman. Already they could be into some strategy trying to save their pitchers. They told you they don't have a true number 1.
That looks like Daniel Leon is starting to feel pretty good about his stuff right now. Ball's coming out of his hand good, popping the mitt. Sometimes when it comes out of the hand that good, you overthrow it. Wouldn't surprise me if he drops a 2-2 breaking ball on Jack Emanuel.
Fouled off at the plate.
Here you go, kid.
Johnston, Iowa, population of about 20,000. It's on the northwest corner of Des Moines. It's the 16th best place to live in America. Money Magazine declared that in 2015. We saw the team from Bend, Oregon. That was also on the list. And Johnston, Iowa, enjoying the limelight here at Lomini in the Little League World Series. Urbandale is the neighboring city as well, and the city gets bisected by the Beaver Creek, and it's bordered by the Des Moines River.
I wonder if the big hands that Daniel Leon has, you wonder what the spin rate is.
Yeah.
Coming off his hand with that fastball.
Wasn't that Pedro Martinez's success? The huge hands,
and like quadruple jointed too. Always a fun at bat. Pedro.
Yeah, I'm sure like that.
No, it really wasn't.
So when you say not fun because he was so good at what he did, like what makes something less fun versus it's just not enjoyable? Like he's just better. That one is ripped to right. This going back to the wall. And it's off the wall into second base, rounding second and holding there. Good move to hold. Caden Dinn gave it a ride and it nearly got out. Caden!
He had designs of going to third base, did Caden Dinn, but the ball gets away from the right fielder. You think that, maybe let's take a chance here with one out, try to get to third base. I think third base coach was wanting him to come on, but he held up rounding second. You see right there how he just held up and he looked at the coach and gave him the hands up like.
I think we would have had to play a third.
I think it would have. Oh yeah, the way these team from California ran their cutoffs and relays, yeah, they sure would.
Cade Godwin going to go in and be a special pinch runner. So what made it such an unpleasant experience, Pedro?
Velocity, command, and like 62 different pitches.
Was it uncomfortable? Like I may get hit here?
No. You just. It was one of those games when you knew after the first inning, if you can get one hit, you thought you were at 1 for 4. You thought, well, I'm having a pretty good day.
All right, Owen Dawson now with a man at second. Hack it away here as we have Caden Dinn with a double, and now Owen Dawson, the sixth hitter, followed by JT Puck. Nice job behind the plate by Anthony Soto.
Yeah, Caden Dinn came into this regional, or in the regional, only 1 for 6, as is Owen Dawson, but looked like he had a pretty good swing on that first pitch by Daniel Leon.
Sets up with the open stance, closes it. Look out, he got drilled right off the back, the number 8. Did a good job of making sure he turned his head away from it. Rubbing that shoulder hurts. Now you realize, like, ooh, that hurt.
But, yes, it hurts, but Owen Dawson turned the correct way, and a lot of big leaguers turn into the ball, and it exposes your face and upper body to getting hit by the pitch. Owen Dawson, though, doing the right thing, turning himself toward the catcher, so if it hits him, it's going to hit him in the back or upper shoulder. And I don't care what velocity it is, I don't care how old you are, that one up there is not a good feeling.
Yeah, that's kind of the Pedro Martinez conversation, because he wasn't afraid to throw inside, wasn't afraid to throw it high.
No.
So as Owen Dawson is getting checked out, he's being checked out by his parents as well as the rest of the families that have come. Mom Cindy and the rest of those who root for this team, happy to see him stay at first base. So now JT Puck's got a chance with 2 men on for Iowa. Do a little damage. The first pitch right down the middle for a strike.
Yeah, and even if Iowa doesn't score in this inning, Carl, what it does is it ups the pitch count for Daniel Leon by getting a couple guys on, but it turns the lineup back over. So your leadoff hitter, the leadoff hitter is going to get an at bat next inning.
Throw down to second. Not even sure that Goodwin down there knew that the ball was in the infielder's glove. Didn't even know it was thrown down.
Nope.
Inside to Puck. So the choice that California made to start their, if you will, number 2 over their number 1 is they felt very comfortable with their ability to score enough runs that it would be good for Daniel Leon. They'd save their number 1 for the next game. Now that backfired against them in the regionals, but they were able to survive and move on. Their ace is the kid at third base, Victor Lizarraga. He pitched that 1-0 game against Nevada to get him to Williamsport. Pretty good mix of pitches there from Leon, who picks up his 3rd strikeout.
Situation right here, you can see Soto at some point sitting inside, and then you see the big curveball right here by Leon to get the strikeout. But you got to be careful with that fastball in. He's losing it command-wise to the hitters, into the hitter, and the last thing you want to do now is hit another guy and load the bases.
All right, T-Dog, Tyler Moore bats now, 5'11", 153. He almost got hit.
That's exactly what I was talking about. It's his command on the pitch in, and you're always told as a pitcher, if you're going to miss to the side of the plate you're throwing it to, off the plate, and that's what he's doing. But it's risky right now because you're going to load the bases if you hit this one.
Oh. Here you go. Moore pulls it foul. While he enjoys baseball and loves this experience, his favorite sport to play is actually football, and he goes to about 3 Kansas City Chiefs games a year, which is about a 3-hour ride from Johnston, Iowa. Breaking ball, I think he saw it pretty well, but he swung and missed at it.
Yeah, just a little bit out in front of that pitch, but yeah, you can see he recognized it. Just timing was a tad quick, and he gets the swing and miss out in front of it.
Chases one there, and Leon avoids any runs. He strands a couple as both Puck and Moore strike out. And they leave Din, who doubled, and Dawson, who got hit, on the bases. We're flashing back, and all the success for the teams out of that San Diego area stem from the seed planted by the 2009 championship club from Chula Vista. That Parkview Little League team had a couple of kids on it that became fairly well known, not only in their own area, but nationwide. They visited the White House. Petco Park unveiled a picture of them all, and that Parkview All-Star team led by Kiko Garcia, Luke Ramirez, Max Ramirez, often given credit for planting a seed. And you take a look at the dominance of not only the San Diego area, but California. 47 appearances, 23 championship games, 7 championships. 6 of the last 8 teams to come out of the West region won the United States title. And the last United States champion did come from California, the 2011 Ocean View Little League out of Huntington Beach.
So what you're saying is they play some good baseball in California.
I'm saying they play a lot of baseball. They play a very high brand of baseball. And their opponents in those, not only in their own state, but surrounding states, play a lot and play good baseball. So yeah, all that. Risley charged it, got a good hop, and throws to first. Man, he's real solid over there at shortstop. We've seen him make perhaps the catch of the tournament so far, and makes the routine look easy.
Yeah, just so smooth. Great transfer from glove to hand. I mean, look at this ball. He knows it's not hit hard. He knows Lizarraga can run, charges it, sets his feet, makes a strong throw to first.
Cleanup hitter Adriel Cumanero. Oh. A lot of the players, when asked what their favorite movie is, go Sandlot. A lot of them go Sandlot. Why not?
I hear you.
One of the great silly baseball boy movies. You could watch it, and it's one of those that come on, you're like, I think I'm going to watch. I'm locked in here for a while.
I don't watch movies, but I have seen that one.
Cumanero, that one's spinning, and the second baseman goes out, and Owen Dawson, makes the play. Little League Grow the Game grant program was created to provide Little Leagues the resources they need for general improvement, to expand or establish Little League softball, challenger divisions, and Little League Urban Initiative programs. For more information, visit littleleague.org/grow the game. And it has been taken advantage of by so so many around the country, and awesome endeavor by Little League to continue to make sure baseball and their facilities are up to snuff. Equipment provided and challenger divisions, urban initiative programs, so important as building blocks for the sport.
Let's go, Ike.
Daniel Leon stepped out of the box, and you heard the home plate umpire say, let's go, let's get back in the box. It's one of the small things that can be done to kind of move the game along. You know, Major League Baseball got into the concept of ways to help the pace of play. Yeah, that's a nice, I like that.
Ingenuity right there.
The egg crate score.
That's making the best of the situation.
Hang that on the wall. Outside. But the idea of, hey, I don't need to look down to the third base coach every single pitch. Stay in the box and carry the game on.
3-1 count. I don't know what sign you can be given with 2 outs.
Light is green for Leon. Popped it up. Going back is Stosson. He's under it. He makes the play. Jack Emanuel's done a really good job so far. You see, California's got 1 run. They only have 2 hits, even on the egg cart.
Series with the brand new sound.
We started up, we never let it stop, keep it going. Yeah, you know how we do it. Summer forever. It's the sunshine shining down on your face. It's the good times that never go away. So come on, there's nothing better. I want summer forever. Let's keep it going now. I wish that it could be summer forever.
Just getting underway. The Little League World Series, day 1 in the books. Day 2, what a day to be out in the sunshine enjoying some baseball action. Our fresh take from Williamsport brought to you by Subway. New York beat Rhode Island yesterday 7-2. Ryan Harlos was outstanding. The team from Maine, Endwell, New York. 3 for 3, a 3-run home run allowed, 3 hits. Tennessee beat Oregon last night. What a game that was. Robert Carroll hit a walk-off double. And today, Canada beats Japan. First opening game loss for Japan in a long time, and only the second time that Canada has ever beaten Japan. The last time was 1998. Goodlettsville, Tennessee came back in the 6th inning last night and beat Oregon in a phenomenally pitched baseball game. Both starters into the 6th inning for a while, and we were real close to having both starters throw complete games, which with the pitch counts really hard to do. Just off the glove of the right fielder over his head. A double to win the game.
A cleanly played game too, which is fun to watch for these young kids.
Fun to watch for everybody. I mean,
yeah,
like a cleanly played game, well pitched, take some swings at it.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches would have rather had a 4 or 5 run lead going into the last inning, but
baseball's been clean so far. Got a lot of good pitchers, and defense has been really good on our field for sure. That's Josh Larson for Iowa, who's gone down to throw some warm-up pitches. Matt Pineda bats now. He's the number 9 hitter, and behind 0-2. Now 0-3. Here's Dwayne Pineda, who just watched his son become the 5th strikeout victim of Daniel Leon, and 3rd in a row.
Here comes a Web Gem winner.
Yes. Sweet Miles Risley making a phenomenal diving catch to prevent some runs from scoring.
Carl, you have to wonder if there's something wrong with Jack Emanuel. For the last 2 innings, they've sent someone down in the bullpen to warm up. And I saw a couple pitches in that last inning where it looked like there was some sort of discomfort. I know he was rubbing his elbow. I don't know if it was, hopefully it was just an itch, but you know, there has to be something going on that they would warm up someone 2 consecutive innings.
Miles Risley stands 5'2", weighs 100 pounds. Risley's nickname, of course, would be Grizzly. And this is a dude that's into shoes. Those Jordan sneakers. He's got 19 pairs. 19.
That's
19 pairs.
Oh,
yeah.
They're not very expensive. I can see why you'd load up on them.
5 pairs, not enough. Good pitch, as you can see. Miles bend out of the way of that one.
I don't think I own 19 pairs of shoes altogether.
I just assume, I'm not sure you've owned 19 in your life. That's a lot of pairs of shoes.
Good point.
Risley on a line to center field, and it hangs up there for Lucas Marujo. While we're focused on the Little Leaguers here, a lot of major leaguers watching the Little League action. Sunday, we'll get a chance to watch the Giants as they host the Mets at AT&T Park. Wraps up the big 4-game series. Both of these teams kind of scuffling. Our coverage starts Sunday night. We'll have baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown right here in Williamsport. Adnan, who visited Reptile Land earlier today, Dallas Braden, and Tim Kirkshin, all here in Williamsport, streaming live on Watch ESPN and the ESPN app. JT Garcia hit it hard right underneath the glove of Luis Guevara. And a 2-out hit.
We saw JT Garcia's first at bat, even though it ended up with a 3rd strike looking. We just saw the aggressive swing on the fastball by Daniel Leon. And I think right there, when you look at that swing, just a powerful, great hip turn.
Michael Seamer, the number 3 hitter, the 3rd baseman.
I'm sure the coaches for the California team would have loved to see Luis Guevara get in front of that ball instead of trying to catch it onto the side.
Seamer flew out to the center fielder, Marujo, who then doubled up Miles Risley off of first base. It was an inning-ending double play in the 1st inning. And now Leon looks for strikeout number 6. Not there.
Wow. What a play by Anthony Soto. That's Yadier Molina-like right there. Shifting out. He couldn't get in front of it. He gloves it on the shortstop.
Got a bat in his hand, does Jack Emanuel, who of course is the pitcher. See if he's going to pitch again. The West California comes up in the 4th. This one to left center field and deep. Off the wall. Around second. Garcia heading home. Here's the throw. We're tied at 1. Two balls off the wall from Iowa today.
Yeah, and that's one thing you don't really practice with padded walls in Little League that often, how the ball's going to come off that wall. And you saw Lucas Marujo get too close to the wall because once it got past him, JT Garcia could score easily on this ball. But yeah, we mentioned at the beginning the 1 through 3 hitters for this Iowa team, what they did in the regionals. 15 RBIs in 3 games, and there's another one. First one of this this Little League World Series for the team from Iowa.
And think about it, Risley, who lined out to the center fielder, really hit the ball hard. Garcia hit the ball hard. Seamer just drilled that ball to left, and now they're going to bring up a pinch hitter, Josh Larson. And this is an Iowa team that's got 14 players, and as a result, everybody's got to get at least 1 at bat. Larson had 2 hits and 4 at bats at the regional, so they got this guy. They figure with the man in second could bring a run in. First pitch strike.
Rarely would you ever see though pinch hitting for your 4th hitter. That tells you that Jack Emanuel, there might be something going on here.
Good fastball with a good swing, and now 0-2.
That was an angry, I just gave up a run fastball right there by Daniel Leon.
Hard breaking ball coming, perhaps. 0-2. Nope, went with a fastball and he missed. Nickname is Panda. A 5'4", 122-pounder. Breaking ball, strike 3, and Larson sent back with the bat. But not before Iowa gets an extra base hit. Michael Seamer off the wall. Through 3, Iowa and California tied at 1. All right, John, check it out. Hot dogs, burgers. Earlier this week, we got a look at the Little Leaguers enjoying the hot dog and French fry night, courtesy of Heinz. Past 3 years, they've sponsored the event. I'm just going to let you watch and drool a little bit. Just inside the Grove in the cafeteria, the opportunity for the teams to enjoy some downtime with their fellow competitors. The hamburgers and dogs are a treat. Some of the internationals who may not be familiar with the American delicacy, and then you just go with the ketchup all over the map.
Oh,
Crucky has been jonesing for a dog and fries. Hard.
Could be between games.
Little tweener.
Little snack.
Double dip on the dog and the fries.
2 dogs, fries, ketchup, mustard.
Well, all that thanks to Heinz helping make sure the kids have full stomachs throughout the tournament. All right, John, so you mentioned it. There was some issues perhaps with Jack Emanuel. He's thrown the 43 pitches, and hopefully...
Yeah, you see right there, Carl, he's rubbing his elbow, he's flexing it. After he throws a pitch, he's shaking his arm out. So there's some issues right here, because surely, and I know Iowa's pitching has been really good and dominant in the regionals, but yeah, he was pitching well. You don't take him, you wouldn't think they would take him out of the game for no other reason than as a precautionary measure to save the young man's arm.
So Josh Larson has now gone on to pitch. Larson threw 2 1/3 innings at the regional. He got 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. The truth was, Emanuel hadn't pitched at the regional level. So we'll watch now Josh Larson, who at least first pitch looks like one of those short arm guys. Behind 2-0. A lot closer than I think a lot of folks who follow California Little League would think this game would be. 1-1 as we head to the 4th inning. Back up the middle, right through the legs of Larson. And a good start for Anthony Soto in California. His second hit of the game.
Oh, you love that. Two ball. Larson comes in the game, throws 2 balls out of the strike zone. Soto gets a 2-0 pitch. And the last thing you want to do 2-0 is get jammed. And he did. And boy, he squared that one up right between the wickets of Larson.
And now with the bench players getting in, you have a pinch hitter in Devin Hinojosa, 13-year-old, 5'7", 132 pounds, bats for Omar Cordero. Swings and misses at that. Every one of the players who are substitute players today, Garcia, Habdi, Hinojosa, and Joshua Bruce, all of them got at least 1 hit at the regionals. Hinojosa was 1 for 4 with a single. Devin's a twin. His brother, Dylan, doesn't play baseball. He's a basketball player. How about the twins last night, the Jones twins for Goodlettsville, Tennessee? Both of them basically helped change the game.
Yeah, I talked about it, the runs scored that they had in the regionals, and they scored all 3 runs. 1 home run, and then they were on 3rd and 2nd when the big double, walk-off double was hit.
That is strike 3. And with that, it's time for our family interview. That's brought to you by Heinz. Here's Jamie.
Hey, Carl, you know, this isn't the first time that Luis Guevara has been here in Williams Park. I'm here with his dad, Luis Sr. And tell me about your trip 2 years ago. Why did you decide to come here?
Yeah, well, you know, 3 years ago, my wife actually was talking to a friend of hers, Jean Mora. And I came in from practice with my son, and then
you know, we found out that they were talking to him. My son, Money, asked me that he wanted to go down and support the team. So my wife got on the phone and, tripped the plane, a pretty crazy plane, like 2-3 planes, 2-hour drive. And an hour later, we're on the airport flying here to Pennsylvania. It was an exciting moment, you know. We came out here and supported the East Lake. It was a very good moment for me and my son. On the way home, my son asked me to stop at the baseball field here in Williamsport, and just wanted to look at the field for the one last time. And he came out of the car and he was out there just staring at the field from behind, right over here. And I took a picture, and I know he was thinking of something while he was looking at the field. On the way home, I asked him, you know, what he was thinking, and he told me that, you know, that he had a feeling that next time he'll come, he wasn't going to come to watch the games, he was going to come to play the game. And here we are 3 years later in Pennsylvania playing out here, and it's just beautiful. It's excitement.
What is it like to now see him playing here when you were in the stands watching the team just a few years ago?
Well, now, I mean, I can't still believe it. You know, I can't believe it. He's out there. It's so emotional for me, and I know it's emotional for him to be out here and playing right here. You know, he had a dream, and, you know, he worked hard. He had faith, and his dream came true, and, you know, we're blessed. We're blessed that, you know, his dream came true, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm so happy for you guys, and I'll let you enjoy the rest of the game. Thanks for taking some time out.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jamie. Luis Guevara Sr.
Great
it was
story.
Mom Lisa who said, yeah, you guys are going. I understand the significance of that trip for a dad and a son. And here they are a couple years later. That's where you got to give a tip of the cap to Mom. Get on the plane and go. Guevara not batting now. Instead, it's Santiago Garcia. Swing and a miss. Josh Larson keeps it tied at 1. He comes on and pitches as Jack Emanuel has to leave. Iowa, perhaps the Canada of the United States side. They beat Japan today. Could Iowa knock off California? What a game we had last night, and a good one unfolding today between California and Johnston, Iowa, as the Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flake. It continues a little later. South Korea will take on Curacao. I don't know, John, you got to be pretty encouraged if you're on the international side. We haven't seen South Korea yet, but the idea that Japan gets beaten by Canada tends to make it feel, at least, like it's a more wide open tournament this time around.
Yeah, I tell you what, that young man from Canada was filling it up, and the team from Panama had a guy throwing in the low 80s.
Caden Din doubled his first time up. Boy, would Iowa love to stake the lead here. And I got to believe if you're Canada right now and you just knocked off Japan, you're getting out there. I mean,
oh yeah,
you're not going to be better than you are right now. So the Canadian flag proudly being displayed.
That Adnan out there.
Adnan's probably in the middle of that. That one is up the middle. It's going to be a tough play, and it's underneath the glove of Luis Guevara. I'm not sure he would have been able to get Din there either. It took about 4 hops before it got to him. So Din is 2 for 2.
Din is 2 for 2 in his last at bat. After he hit the double, they had a special runner for him, so he has to stay in this one. But a great start so far for Iowa. I wonder if there's going to be some bunting situation right here.
They have Peyton Newhouse, who's going to bat as a pinch hitter. Third baseman is playing back. That's Lizarraga with a huge arm. He's their best pitcher. You can see the shadows now perhaps affecting the ability of the batter to see the ball clearly. Stretched out about 10 feet in front of home plate, and there's a real good look at how the ball is going to go from the sunshine into the darkness of the shadow. This one over the head of the second baseman. And a nice job by Peyton Newhouse. The pinch hitter delivers a hit, first and second.
Great piece of hitting right there by Peyton Newhouse. Again, this is, you know, this Iowa team, they don't want to believe the hype.
It's the outfielders, not too much pop, so we're not, but we still don't want anything over our heads. Okay, work hard back there, nothing by you. We got to hit spots a little better, especially on breaking balls 0-2, 1-2. That pitch I asked for away, you let it leak. I'm saying away because he pulls his front side every time. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Let's get us a ground ball. All right, do the right thing here. Let's go.
Anthony Soto, the third base coach, handles the pitchers. A very calm voice. Wasn't any panic at all.
Greg Maddox teaching moment, reading the hitter. Thought Peyton Newhouse was leaking on his front side, trying to get started a little early and opening up, so he wanted to pitch away. Stayed out over the center of the plate, and he rips a single to right field.
Now in business.
Time to go to work if you're Daniel Leone.
He's facing Jake Pemble. Again, third baseman back. That ball way inside. Big Jake, 5'2", sub 100 pounds, 98 pounds. Right down the middle for a strike. Swings and misses. I would have thought nobody out, John. Maybe a chance to try to get a bunt down, scoring position, pass ball, wild pitch. You get the go-ahead run in.
And they're getting their subs in to get their one at bat. You would think that maybe a bunt would be in order, but you know, I've been watching the third base coach for this Iowa team. He hasn't given a sign yet, so I don't know if it's a certain way he looks. Like, does he look at the runner on second that says bunt, or do it look away from the hitter?
That one is a breaking ball in there for a strike, and Pemble is retired. Jake learned his baseball from his sister Haley, who's a softball player.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
One thing that the softball player can't teach is the overhand breaking ball. How do you hit that? They don't get those.
Yeah. I don't think Daniel Leone's going to throw a rise or a drop ball.
Exactly. So Tyler Moore was scheduled up. Instead, it's going to be Sam Hennis. Foul right off the back, and that one squared him up. And now the bases are loaded, and Daniel Leone has had a hard time with that today. Trying to throw that fastball in, and he's hit a few guys.
Right in the small of the back off the belt. Yeah. You know, you remember when Jake Pemble was up, he almost hit him with the first pitch he got out of the way of. You know, and now with the bases loaded, you know, if you're the hitter right now, you have to think there's no way he's going to come inside on me, because of the fear of hitting someone and you know, getting a go-ahead run, second run for Iowa on the board and taking the lead.
This is Cade Goodwin. Think about it. They've had all of their substitute batters bat in this inning. And they have them loaded with one out. On the ground to second, Guevara. No, it's missed at first base. One run scores. Here comes the second run. It's 3-1 Iowa. So Cade Goodwin put the pressure on the defense.
And we talked about the great infield practice that this team from California took, but Yeah, again, it's easy to catch ground balls when a coach is hitting to you, but this is starting to turn around for this Iowa team. What we thought was flawless play is really coming back to haunt them in this inning. Hit batters, base hits, ground balls getting under the infielder's glove, and now it looked like just a miss from the first baseman, Juju Padilla.
See the scoring, fielder's choice, E3 and an RBI, and a 2-run lead for Iowa here in the bottom of the 4th, and we're back to the top of the order. Miles Risley walked and hit a line drive to center field for an out. Hits that one on the end of the bat. Oh, what a play by Guevara!
You gotta love that. Diving catch, the runner on first. Godwin goes out and high-fives him after that play.
Yeah, diving play by Guevara, and it was the base runner, the first guy to him to say, nice play. Big letters at Lamade Stadium, Little League World Series. Aerial coverage brought to you by DirecTV. You call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. A couple of shockers. We saw Canada beat Japan, and our game summary, brought to you by Honda, has Iowa. Iowa on top of California, 3-1. They are out hitting them. California has made the lone error of the game. And Iowa, who has been here in years past and had very little success at all, proving to be a very, very game team today. 1-11 all time in Little League World Series openers. They've lost 6 straight. They're 6 outs away from beating the mighty team from California.
And you thought when Jack Emanuel had to leave the game, hoping nothing serious, is why he left the game.
We're back to the top of the order. John Kruk, Jamie Sire, Carl Ravitch, Ali Camarillo. This team from Parkview Little League, 3rd team in 4 years from San Diego's South Bay area. Three Little Leagues really located about 14 miles on a stretch in South Bay, and they've all been here. Started in '09 when Rick Ramirez planted that seed with this Parkview Little League team. They're back again this year. 1-1. This one to left, and it's hit hard. It bounces off the base of the wall. Camarillo to second base, and he's in with a double. Hardest hit ball for the team from Parkview all day.
Ali Camarillo right here gets a little hanging breaking ball. Yeah, it's the last place as a pitcher you want to put that one, but look at the quick, no step, just use the hands, flip that ball into left center field for a leadoff double. Here we come.
Jorge certainly enjoyed that, and now he's looking for Lucas Marujo, the 2-hitter, to deliver. Past the catcher, called a strike, so just a missed pitch from Caden Din, and now into third base. On the pass ball goes Camarillo.
You know, the shadows makes it difficult for the hitters to see, but it also makes it difficult for the catchers to see.
This is to right field. Pemble is there. Here's your throw home. Oh, what a nice throw by Jake Pemble out in right field. He prevents Camarillo from coming in, and that was a good decision over there at third base.
A really good decision. That's the last thing you want, is to get thrown out and make the second out at home plate. But Jake Pemble, how about that arm? I mean, this is just picture perfect the way he sets this. Look at him. He gets it on coming in. He catches it with 2 hand over his throwing shoulder, continues the motion all the way to home plate, and a strong throw.
Strike one to Victor Lizarraga. Victor 0 for 2, and the best player and best pitcher on this team. Wow, good curveball, and Lizarraga's behind 0-2.
Yeah, Carl, we said it, the pitching for Iowa is what what got him here. And it's showing up today.
Cachorro, that's what they call him back in the South Bay area. Ooh, doesn't go chasing that one. Pretty good pitch from Larson. And a smart one at 0-2.
I think I'd mess around with a breaking ball here. What do I know?
Well, exactly, and that was a real good one. Unlike the one we saw hit for a double, that one was down and away.
Shows you at a young age confidence to forget, yes, I hung one and got a hit off the wall for a double. I'm going to keep throwing it, and he throws a great one right there to get Lizarraga.
Pinch hitter is going to be Joshua Bruce. And just like every player on this team from California, he's hit, and he's hit well. 2 for 5 at the regionals. One of those hits was a home run.
Seeing some pretty good fundamentals from this Iowa team too. Blocking pitches. Saw Jake Pemble make a great play in right field.
Good pitch on the corner. Fastball, strike one. And not only is Joshua Bruce pinch hitting, but he too pinch hitting for the cleanup hitter in the batting order. Shows the faith they have in Bruce. Two and two. I like the way Larson locates his pitches, with the exception of that spinning breaking ball that got hit for a double. He stayed out of the wheelhouse for the most part.
He's been staying out of the center of the plate, that's for sure.
Dangerous hitter here. Another good job by Caden Din, who's just been a table behind the dish.
A runner on third base. You have the confidence to throw a breaking ball knowing that there's a chance it could bounce. Caden Din just will go ahead and throw it. I'll stop this thing.
Big pitch coming. 3-2, 2 outs to Joshua Bruce. Strike three. He got him. Bruce thought that was ball 4. He wasn't even looking at it. And look at the celebration on the side of Iowa as Larson comes off the field. Look at the reaction from Joshua Bruce, like that's inside, almost hit me, ball 4. Ump says strike 3. And just to keep a runner at third, Jake Pemble showing off the arm. Iowa showing off the goods right now. Perfect day 2, California and Iowa, good game. 3-1 Iowa leading California as we begin play in the bottom of the 5th inning. California coming to the plate. JT Garcia, he wears number 22, and you can see the purple bracelets that all the players wear pre-game. JT's mom is suffering from pancreatic cancer. She's here today, and on that purple bracelet, as JT looks at ball 1, 17-17, a Bible verse is written. So they are all in support of JT's mom, and with more, we send it to Jamie.
Yeah, and I'm with JT's mom right now, Jen. She did make the trip here to Williamsport. How important was it for you to be here watching your son play?
Oh, it was very important for me to make the trip and be able to watch the entire team play. They have really come together and become a family.
And they've really rallied around you as well. We showed the bracelet. I know you're wearing it right now. The fact that they wear it before...
Get out of here!
Wow, what was that like? Wow, to be caught on camera. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. All right, that's awesome. I'm going to let you watch and enjoy this moment. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, there are chills all over the ballpark now for sure. What a moment talking with JT's mom here dealing with pancreatic cancer, and her son steps up and hits a home run at the Little League World Series. Oh. How good is that? Can't make that up.
You cannot make that up. Ooh. You can't script it any better than that. My goodness, what a moment for this family and for this Iowa team.
The tears in your eyes watching that.
Oh, without question.
Strong. Mom Jen, so strong to be here, and JT delivered.
And we said he had a
great swing. He does that. We didn't know it had that type of power, though. I don't mean the physical part. I mean the emotional part.
Yeah, he did hit 2 home runs in the regional, so it's...
This one's to center field off Michael Seamer, and it's caught out there in center field. That's beautiful, man. That's just a beautiful swing, John. Oh, Will
really
Clarkish.
Yeah, that just beautiful, beautiful, powerful swing. Wow.
How about Mom looking at Jamie like, is it okay if I stand up and you celebrate?
Let me tell you something. Your son hits a home run in the Little League World Series. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. Jack Emanuel now the pinch hitter. 4-1 Iowa over California. Just got another look at the bracelets that all the team wears pregame. Little League prevents you from wearing it during a game. Wow, that's ripped up the middle. That's a hit. Throw to first. Oh, how about the arm from Lucas Marujo? I mean, we've seen players thrown out from right field, but not center field.
That would have been a first for me. That's wow. But I think that tells you how hard Jack Emanuel hit that ball. That ball is a one-hop tracer to Lucas Marujo, and he came up throwing like he was throwing out someone at home.
And he's already done that. Yeah. The double play on the catch and center in the throw to first. That one's by Godwin, who came on as a special pitch runner, is down to second base.
Anthony Soto, you just can't wait to throw to some base. But that's when you got to tell your runner, keep your head up, keep your head up, don't look down.
Caden Dins had a good day at the plate, a double and a single. That time Soto just didn't know where it was. Hard play for a catcher.
Yeah, that ball wasn't really hit high enough for him to get back there, even if he saw it, even if he picked it up right out of the get-go.
That's my hero of the day right there, JT Garcia.
Without question.
On the ground to second. Out at first, into third goes Godwin.
Watch Luis Guevara right here, Carl. The ground ball's hit to him. You know there's one out, but there's a runner on second. Look at him peek. He peeks at the runner at third. Do I have a chance? But he made the right decision, getting the second out at first base and making a 2-out hit. Beat you.
Owen Dawson bats now. Pitch is high. He was hit by a pitch. Remember his first time up, then was pinch hit 4. That's when we saw Peyton Newhouse get a single and really keep that big fourth inning alive. Part of that 2-run fourth inning. 4-1, John. Bottom 5. You feel like that's a big run there at third base,
yes,
or the home run was a big run?
Yeah, without question, it's a big run. You know, it's, you know, if everything we've heard about this team from California, about their
woo pass, here comes Godwin. He's gonna score. That is a big run. 5-1, Iowa leading California.
Now, Carlos, from the beginning of this game, Daniel Leon has struggled with trying to come inside to these right-handed hitters. And here's another instance right here. You know, at some point you just have to abandon that plan and say, you know what, we can't go in there anymore because the command is not there. And it cost a team from California another run.
Ball 4, Owen Dawson draws the walk, and that's going to do it. We've exceeded the 85 pitch count for Daniel Leon. So he's going to have to come out of the game.
We should have had better at-bats to give you confidence to pitch with a lead. All right? You had a good outing. I'm proud of you. We just need to be better and work harder for you, all right? Go to right field. Hustle.
Anthony Soto giving some words of encouragement to Leon, who'll stay in the game. We'll take a break. Iowa 5, California 1 in the bottom of the 5th at the World Series.
Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal. They're great.
Little kettle corn going there and now going down. Little League World Series presented by Kellogg's. It continues on ESPN, and you can label this upset or shocker Friday, if you will. Canada earlier today beat Japan 10-4. It was the first opening round loss for Japan, and there have been a ton of them that they've played and not lost since 1965. They've only lost to Canada once before in 1998. And here you have a team from Iowa beating California. Check out the teammates and how they're helping out Daniel Leon as he's gone out to right field. Omar Cordero, number 12. Lucas Marujo, that was a couple of minutes ago. They're going to need Daniel and all of them. Double elimination tournament. And a team with pitching depth, like California has, is certainly capable of coming back and ending up in a championship game.
Didn't you say yesterday that no team has ever lost the first game and have played for the championship or won the U.S. championship?
Guilty. I did say that. And it's an interesting way that they put this team together from California. They actually have players in their major leagues select half the roster. Slow roll to third, Lizarraga. Oh man, was that pretty. Little Manny Machado action, it looked like. But the moment that gave chills to everybody who was here and watching, JT Garcia, as his mom was being interviewed live on TV, fighting pancreatic cancer. We all took a timeout to enjoy the moment. And we'll be back. 5-1 Iowa. Team from South Korea. They've made it to the Little League World Series 3 times, and they haven't lost anytime they've been here. They'll be tested by Curacao. That game comes up next at Volunteer Stadium on ESPN. Our score in the top of the 6th, Iowa 5, California 1. If you're sitting there at home and wondering, wow, that was a close play at first, would they review it? They actually did review it. And it took a little while to look at to make sure they got it right. It was a terrific play by the third baseman, Lizarraga, who looked like Machado. And in the end, the call stood out at first base.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you watched it from up here live, it looked like he was out. And then the replay showed how much closer it really was, but they got the call right. Get the out, and you know, Iowa challenges, you know, they still have one more left in this top half of the 6th inning if they need it.
So here we are with the Johnston, Iowa Little Leaguers. The mayor of the city suggested everything needed to just go perfectly for this team to win, like stars aligning type thing. And they certainly have a chance to do that today as they lead by 4 heading into the top of the 6th inning. Last chance for California and the team from Parkview Little League. Josh Larson came in because it appeared as if Jack Emanuel's elbow was bothering him. He's been outstanding, and that's the way it's gone for California. That pitch was behind the back of Jean-Luc Hobdy, and it hit his bat for a foul ball.
Yeah, he did everything he could. He was trying to get the bat down so it didn't hit him, and curveball broke into it.
I mean, there is something going on here today for Iowa. Still with chills from JT Garcia's home run with his mom Jen.
Was it the mayor or the governor said we have to play perfect
and then have other things happen?
Yeah.
Perfect wouldn't be good enough.
Here's another thing with the substitution. Now look, all these kids are all-stars, but you know, Daniel Leone hitting 5th in the lineup to start. Now you have to, you know, use another one of your pinch hitters.
But remember, it was all the substitute players from Pemple and Newhouse who got that big inning for the team from Iowa going, and perhaps now 3-1. Maybe Hobdy gets on base with a walk. Yeah, he will. And not the way that Iowa wants to start the 6th inning with the walk. Tonight, 11 Eastern Time, your weekend Sports Center starts with Neil and Stan. We're going to do it from Los Angeles. The highlights from the Olympics, much more in the Ryan Lochte mess, Major League Baseball. Of course, what's happened here at the Little League World Series. You could certainly argue that the JT Garcia home run with his mom being interviewed could be the top sports story of the day. Preseason NFL, everything else from the world of sports. Sports Center at night, ESPN, streaming live on Watch ESPN and the ESPN app.
Yeah, not the way if you're Iowa, you wanted to get this inning started off with a leadoff walk, but you know, this is a situation with a 4-run lead. You play.
Listen, you got 35 pitches. If I don't take you out now, I got to rest you another day. Look at me. Look at me. You're doing great. I need you up in your head in the game because you're going to take Mike's spot at third base. Okay? So I need you in the game. All right, bud? All right. Let's go close it out, Mike.
Hey. So Larson comes out, and a pitching change for Iowa. And this is one of those we're hoping that we can hold on to a 5-1 lead. And with that 35 pitch, they'll be off for 2 days. He'd be able to come back with 1 day of rest. Winner of these games today will return on Monday. So there is a good chance, if they can hang on, that we'll see Josh Larson pitch again. He's eligible to pitch on Sunday. They get a win today, they get an extra day, and they get Larson rested. We'll come back to see if Iowa can close out this game against California. Good time for a food break. At Volunteer, the team from South Korea gets their medals as winners of their region, Curacao, representing the Caribbean and the Asian Pacific. Those two teams face off coming up in just a couple of minutes on ESPN. Business to do here. Now it falls on the shoulders of Michael Seamer. He's on the mound and nobody out in the 6th. First pitch ball.
Carl is getting to the point right now. If you're Iowa with a 4-run lead, you get outs. Don't try to make the spectacular. Don't try to turn the miraculous double play. Get outs.
Called strike. Number 6 is Anthony Soto. He's the catcher. He's reached base twice. He's got 2 of the team's 4 hits. Both singles, so you got to believe the ball likely to be put in play. But not there, and a good job so far by Seamer.
And I think if you're Iowa, if the ball gets put in play, you might want it to be hit to Miles Risley. Been unbelievable in this game. The few chances that he has had.
He had a web gem in the 2nd inning on a diving play with the bases loaded. There he is. He's got the whole flow working in the back.
Yeah, he does.
Got the shades going, feeling good right now.
He knows what his game's about.
Looks like he wants the ball hit to him. Will not be easy. California has trailed a couple of times on their journey to Williamsport and come back and won. They get rally caps and rally cups going.
You see Michael Seamer on that break ball really slowed up. You wonder if the team from California can pick that up.
Iowa 1-2 all time against California. They won their first meeting. That was back in 1975. Ooh. Close pitch, and now the count goes full 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. Center field. Pineda playable, one down. And a big out on a 3-2 pitch. He gets the ball in the air, no runner advances.
Really big out to get that one. You know, Michael Seamer coming in this game, coming into this game out of relief and throwing strikes. The last thing you want to do is just to put guys on with free passes, and maybe one big blow can tie it up.
Omar Cordero. Called strike one.
And you mentioned their defense, how great their defense has been throughout this tournament, the regionals and today. You let them put it in play and let your guys behind you make plays.
Curacao, South Korea next door. First pitch will be 6:10 Eastern time. That one misses outside. It has been a phenomenal day of upsets. Canada, who had beaten Japan one time in their history, beat them today. Japan, a perennial favorite, loses today. California, the perennial favorite on the U.S. side, in danger of losing today as well. Michael Seamer working real hard on the mound. Throws a strike by Omar Cordero. Iowa has lost 14 of its last 16 Little League World Series games. And he got him held onto by the catcher Din, and there's two down.
Caden Din's had a heck of a day behind the plate, blocking balls in the dirt, not letting runners advance, and now coming up with this foul tip off the bat of Cordero right there to get that second big out. Iowa now 1 out away from
the biggest win in Iowa Little League World Series history.
Yes, but putting California in a 1-0-1 hole.
Strike one to Juju Padilla. He bats number 8. Good pitch. They're one strike away. And they're jumping up and down on the Johnston Little League Iowa side. And Jen Garcia, whose son hit a home run, watches on.
It's got to be unbelievably difficult to be a parent at this event.
At this level?
Oh, my goodness.
Parenting's hard enough. Throw a Little League World Series on. Little high. California has to work so hard to get through their regional. Come here, generally, they have had enormous success. But today, Iowa's been up to it. Hit him on the foot. And with that, Padilla goes to first, 2 on. We've talked a lot about Luis Guevara and his trip a couple of years ago to watch another team from California. And the role that his mom played, told his dad, get on a plane and go watch. And Guevara stops and says, I want to look at the field one more time. And he starts tearing up, saying, I'm going to play there someday. And now he's up in a huge spot. Strike 1.
Yeah, I think Michael Seamer right here, just the breaking ball ain't working. Just keep pounding that fastball. Try to work both sides of the plate.
Got the right nickname for the moment. And if he can get on somehow, you turn it back to the top of the order, and the tying run would come to the plate. One and 2.
He didn't seem to like that pitch, did he?
Guevara swings and misses, and Iowa will beat California and continue the trend of upsets here in Williamsport today. What a day. Canada beats Japan. Iowa beats California. You know what that says?
11, 12, 13. You never know.
You never know. And this is a wide open 2016 Little League World Series. No team has ever lost their first game since we've expanded to 16 and gone on to win the championship. California's now 0-1. JT Garcia is a huge hero. And for John Kruk and Jamie Sire and our entire crew, I'm Karl Ravech. South Korea, Curacao continues. We send it to Volunteer Stadium.